else will happen today.
Thanks. The screen? Are you gonna have the screen on? Yeah. Are we gonna have the screen on? Yeah, because it's yours. That's up there.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Now, I need you guys to pay attention closely to the weather today because we have some concerning threats for some severe storms today. The Storm Prediction Center has placed us under a level 3 out of 5 risk because all of the ingredients for severe weather are in place today. So again, the potential exists for some significant severe weather today. And compared to last time, I think we have a higher threat. And if you remember last time, that cap held for most of the time, and that resulted in us not seeing any storms at all. This time, there are two reasons why I think this is a higher threat, one of which being we are going to have a cap this time, but the cap is much weaker, and I am confident that that cap is going to break, and I think we're going to see storms developing this afternoon. The other reason is that because these storms, which this is a unique thing for us here in southeastern Wisconsin, these storms are going to be firing right at the hottest time of the day. And so these storms are going to be moving through at their peak intensity and when the atmosphere has the most available energy. So our threats are going to be, I think the largest threat is very large hail. Some hail could be larger than 2 inches. We could see some storms that drop hail up to baseball size. Another threat is damaging winds. Some storms could have winds above 60 miles an hour. And then also, we can't forget about the chance of some tornadoes. Some tornadoes could be stronger as well. So because I have more confidence that storms are actually going to form, I can give you guys more of a breakdown. Last time I had a lot of you guys asking me, I have a game at 5, am I going to be fine? And I couldn't really answer that because I didn't really know when storms were going to fire. This time is different. I have more details and more confidence when storms are going to move their way through. Before 3 p.m. today, it's going to be absolutely beautiful, no storms. It's going to be hot and sunny, humid, and a little breezy as well. Then from 3 to 5 p.m., that's when storms could start explosively firing off to the west. And what I mean by explosive, I mean one moment we're going to have nothing, and very quickly, like it could be under an hour, we're going to have a ton of storms, and that is going to get us to that 5 to 8 p.m. That is the highest chance of storms making it through us in Oconomowoc, and that's when I want you guys to be the most weather aware. Check weather frequently. Please, please, please be updated with the weather. Have ways to receive warnings. Know what to do if a warning is issued. And then the storms move out after 8 p.m. Now, I know there are a lot of after-school events outside today. So what I want you to do right now is think, what am I going to be doing between basically 3 to 8 p.m., and what am I going to do if a warning is issued? If I'm at a sporting event, where am I going to go if a warning is issued? Again, because this situation, I have confidence that storms are going to move through our area in southern Wisconsin. So I think you need to be prepared for when these storms move through. So now if we go to the extended forecast into this weekend, today it's going to be really hot, a high of 86. I think if you're a little west of Oconomowoc, especially in Jefferson County, I think you could get close to 90 degrees. Closer you are to Lake Michigan, I think the cooler you are going to be thanks to the lake breeze. Again, yep, chance of storms today. Breezy tomorrow, high of 82. Windy and a chance of storms again. Could be some storms on the stronger side, but nothing compared to today. And then Saturday, breezy, a high of 64. And then we cool down and quiet weather continues, 60s and sunny as we begin the week. Aiden, would you like to add anything?
Other way. Other. Yeah. So the main reason this storm is going to be different than what we previously had is because usually when we get storms, they're in this dissipating stage. They've already used up a lot of their energy. Today, they're still going to have a lot of energy, and they're going to be mature and prime for damage. Uh, uh, this is one example of it. So usually we have storms near the southeast region when they're mature, causing damage. Uh, Once they've expended their energy, they're already sorry. Once they move north into Wisconsin, they've already expended their energy, and they can't really cause much damage. They really just cause a lot of rain. Today, the storms are forming much higher, much more northernly, and they're going to be mature, and they could cause damage, as Braden just talked about. So beware today and stay safe.
Awesome, Aiden. Thank you to
Thank you,
Aiden.
Aiden and Braden.
Of course, Braden as well. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at OHS Digital Productions to see our show. And for even more content, follow us on Instagram at OHS